Hello everyone. Day 4. This came off of the opposite corner of the desk. That stuff has been just piling up. I did start some of the process. Some of these old vintage advertisements I did glue on here to create tags and journaling cards and etc. I'm just going to look and see. Well, these are both sided. This one is not. This needs to go with one end. And this I have a spot for, same as these. Okay. This side, yep, this one's a double-sided, or one that I dyed too. So this stuff worked great for tags and, or not tags, but other things. All right. And it looks like these are interesting little pages that don't have any swear words in them. So I'm going to set these in a pile to get cut and put in journals. This I'm just going to fold up and it's just going to get put in a journal. Some of these old pages, there ain't much you can do with them. And why not? I put this over here and then I just need to find a decent spot for it. It's going to go back in that spot. All right. That's an ephemera piece. These are some vellum. That's a future project that I am going to be doing soon. Another 2 words that need to just be cut out. Snap words for my daughter. So I should just cut them out, right? Instead of keeping them here, get them ready to just sticker on our hallway of snap words. Yes, we have a hallway that we call the hallway of snap words. Birds that just need to be cut out. That's a fussy cut job. This is another fussy cut job. These can go in my scrap bin. So that's what I'm going to do with it. Put it in my scraps. So these are fussy cuts that need to be done. This can go to my bedroom to be fussy cut. So I'm just going to paper clip it, these pages together. Put them over there to be done. This is just plain paper again. But that's going to go in coffee dyed. I call it the coffee dyed area, but in all reality it isn't. Alright, this is plain scrapbooking paper. I have a particular spot for that. These, I think we're going to do a project to use these up because I don't really care for them, but they're really pretty and I love them. It's a love-hate relationship with these. So, maybe with the vellum. Cardstock scrapbooking paper. Another plain piece of paper. Alright, these pieces can get put in a particular, with the cardstock scrapbooking paper over there. This is some ladies, it looks like. So It's already paper clipped together. I think I'm going to sew them so they're back to front. This was the 12 by 12 set that I really like. Some of these pages need to be fussy cut and everything, so I'm going to work on that. Put that in the other room. Thank you for your order from Vintage Polka Dot Shop. Another piece from my Etsy orders. Journey of Crafting order that I got. Alright, Lucky Stars. This is a future project. So I'm going to set it down there. This can go into the scrap bin. I'll probably use it up. Actually, you know what? This is going to go with the vellum stuff because I have an idea with that. Oh my goodness. Looks like a bunch of papers. And I thought I had done this, but I couldn't find it. So these all can be coffee dyed. I coffee dye the stuff that I misprint or whatever. This is the cover I was working on for the Lucky Stars one. I still need to work on it, obviously, but I started it. I gotta glue this side, or paint this side yet, and paint the inside, but the cover I started, so the Lucky Stars one or the one, I don't know, 6x6 paper, coffee dyed paper, just a painted paper, which will go into my fussy cut area. Alright, more old book pages, but I'm currently working on something with these, so that will work. This is a bunch of 6x6 papers, but I think I have a few that would go with the fairies. Oh, these are just plain-ish ones. Okay. This one's the only one with a fairy on it. So I'm going to pull that out and make sure it goes with the fairy ones. Then you can grab these 6x6s and move them off to the... I need to find a spot for my 6x6. Again, this is... I don't know what I'm doing with this exactly yet. I think I'm going to put it in my old book page drawer. That needs to go to jelly print. This, I think, will be a future project. We're going to work on using some more of these pages. So that's going to go on top of there. This was my old sign for my Etsy shop. So, my silicone piece, which can go underneath here. So when I have my glue gun going, I have a place for it. I'm going to put this in my scraps because might as well. This way it gets used. I've had it for such a long time. Oh, more of these. This is a project I was going to work on making a few things with these small things, so set that aside. This goes with a paper project I am currently working on, so We'll put that with the cardstock over there. More paper. This I'm just going to put in with my stuff, I think. My I need to cut outs and everything else, and this I'm going to do, take to my room, use as cutouts. Some more coffee dyed paper. It must have been paper that I've done. I don't smell cinnamon on it, so don't know. Piece of cardboard. I'm going to stick this underneath the cardstock here so everything has a nice particular spot. Here's another piece of cardstock. So now that big pile is now a little bit smaller. So these, I want these things together though. So I'm going to paper clip these together because I want to work on these sooner rather than later. So this is going to be in my to-do pile. I think this is going to, again, be paper clipped together here. And this is my use it up scrapbooking paper because it needs to be used. So whatever projects I'm working on currently, I need to use these. I don't like keeping and keeping and keeping and then never doing anything. So this is what we have going for us right now. I'm getting this big piece out of the way because this I can stick in my one area and be done with it. All right, and these are our lovely little pieces that are going to turn into tags. And journaling cards. This is going to go into my smaller scraps. And so is this one piece here. So now we're gonna corner punch the one at least. And then I'm probably gonna sew around this just because I can and I think it's needed. So I'm going to sew around it. There we go. That will leave there. This. I want to grab my. So here we go. Yeah, even though this one does have a border on it, you can still cut it to have that look to it. So there we go. And I think I want to grab just a little bit of fabric here. One piece. Here's another piece. Ooh. And when I sew that one around, that would be kind of cool to have a tab. So we'll do 3. So when it comes down to sewing these together, if you have it pre-planned, your little pieces, I just tuck them like this and paper clip them on. This way when it comes time to sewing, it's already ready to go. There isn't much thought process to it other than, oh, you got to take this out quick and handle it this way kind of a thing. So that was way easier than I thought it would be to get these done. Again, I thought this is going to be a process getting this done. It ain't going to get done. So I have just a few spots left. We're over halfway through. So, and then I'm going to set that in my pile there. I completely forgot to clean up my mess from yesterday, so I'm just going to grab this pile here quick and stick them in this plastic bag, which of course I'm having a hard time. But that's the point of an organize with me, is to organize, not necessarily craft along, but to get some crafting stuff done is what I like to say. Get them basics going and what you're gonna do with them going. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night. Bye.